Hello my friends and welcome to my very 12th video. Today we are changing armies and support the strong people of Gondor. After purging Mirkwood from the Orc invasion, we now have nowhere left to go other than to Osgiliath. But honestly I really don't want to. This mission was a pain in Battle for Middle-earth 1. Well, guess there's no more way to delay it, right? No, there really isn't one? No, please? Okay, let's go to the Bridge of Osgiliath.
The army of Mordor has slowly pushed its way west to the ancient abandoned city of Osgiliath. Near the western bank of the river Anduin, the men of Gondor and Rohan have gathered to prevent Sauron's forces from gaining a foothold. Boromir, heir to the Steward of Gondor, leads the attack.
Boromir, the enemy numbers are beyond count. A band of goblins hastens across the near bridge.
Thank you, Ranger. Your eyes are invaluable.
Warriors! Sauron's army is pushing its way across our lands! We must press them back across the far bridge! This day we will fight with all our strength and courage! If we die today, it will be as free men, not as slaves to Mordor!
Faramir, prepare to put that bow of yours to good use.
I shall, my brother. For Gondor!
Quickly! The goblins are upon us!
Okay, we have to clear the city from orcs and destroy the barricades which are scattered around the city. Sounds easy enough. Right, as the mission starts we get attacked by an attack force and I almost shit my pants. I was not ready for an attack right at the start of the mission, but I somehow managed to survive. We also get two new heroes, Boromir and Faramir, the brothers. Two heroes sounds really good on paper, but this also means that we have to level them up from scratch. But honestly, I loved it, so I'm down for it. But before we do that, I build my base defense up. Fortunately for me, our starting position is only attackable from one side, which makes defending much easier. So, it's tower spam again. After some time, my defense is up, and then the enemy doesn't attack anymore. Thanks game! So now it's time to build up my infrastructure and my base. And as you all know, this is going to take its sweet time. While I wait, I look at what units I've got. Rohan Riders, they are fast, have not that much health and are basically scout units. So no thank you. Gondor Soldiers, which are basic melee units. I mean their stats are even worse than the Rohan Riders. And they're slow and melee, so pass again. And then there are Rohan Bowman Archers. They are basically my Elven Archers without the fancy upgrades, and I can't even build more of them. So I will rely on my heroes this mission. I guess let's hope that's enough. My base finishes and I purchase every upgrade there is because why the hell not, I have the resources for it and I don't need units anyway. It won't matter. Boromir and Faramir soon move out and encounter Orc Squad after Orc Squad and begin the slow clearing process of Osgiliath. They have to heal in between fights because they are not strong enough yet, but they level slowly and steadily. Sometime later, when I explore the map, I find a troop of Rohan archers which I have to rescue because, well, it's in the rules, and of course they spawn in an awkward position and die. Thanks game! Next time around and I go another way, clear more orcs and discover another rescuable troop. This time I don't sleep in my seat and move them away as soon as possible. And oh boy, was this a good idea. A big attack with throws and many orc spawns and tries to annihilate my archers. They barely make it out alive and it's really close. The orcs chase them all the way to my main base, but then get blasted by my turrets. Oh man, not even close. Oh, and at least the turret spam was worth it. After that, I clear most of the map with Boromir and Faramir, and they both hit level 10. And they also got the legend buff now, and they are basically an unstoppable team by this point. If I use my abilities right, I can even defeat as much enemies as I want, or at least I can retreat. I rescue the other Rohan archers with no problem whatsoever. Then I slowly level an orc base. Man, at this point Faramir killed over 100 units in this mission alone. Who's the real heir of Gondor now? Yes, I know it's technically Aragorn, but let me have this one. I cross a big bridge to the east and I get another cutscene.
What manner of troll is this that can brave the daylight? They will surely decimate our forces. We must keep them from advancing. We'll have to destroy the eastern bridge. Get our workers to dismantle the 4 bridge supports. Quickly!
Okay, now I have to destroy the bridge because the troll onslaught is way too much. But why the fuck can only my builders destroy the support columns? Okay. I move my builders in because I cleared the whole map, and then orcs attack from behind? What? Last time I checked there were no enemies near there. And of course they spawned right there and my builder die. Okay, reload time. And I see that the game changed my resolution some time ago. Thanks? Man, this game has weird quirks. But it gets even weirder. After I get back into the game, I discovered that my enemies can't damage my units. But I can't damage them either. So it's a stalemate? But this makes the mission pretty easy now. I glitched the game somehow and now I can do whatever I want. Honestly, this mission is so weird that I don't even care anymore. I let my units fight and watch as nobody takes damage. I mean, take a look. It's fun. Meanwhile, the builder squad runs through and happily dismantles the support columns. They break, and this happens.
Get back across the bridge! Hurry! We have denied Sauron's army passage into our lands! They will have a hard time crossing the Anduin without a bridge!
Lacking the numbers to contest the forces of Sauron, Boromir decided to fell the eastern bridge and thereby deny the invaders passage across the river Anduin. With the river as a barrier, the men of Gondor were able to hold back the attackers, but the assault continued all along the river's banks. As their situation became more desperate, Boromir journeyed to Rivendell to seek the advice and knowledge of Elrond Half-Elven. He arrived in time for the Council of Elrond, where he was selected to join the Fellowship of the Ring.
The mission ends with a nice 0 losses. And we ignore the weird glitch, which I have no idea how I did it. I guess it has to do something with reloading. But I don't care. Okay guys, stay healthy, be nice to each other, enjoy life, and game on!